Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskarams and thanks to Dr. Ramesh and Spik McKay. Hello and greetings. My name is Sriram, aka Hari. I am son of Sri Lakshmi Narayanan, the fifth child of Sri Rama Bhagavatar and Srimati Rukmini. My grandpa Sri Rama Bhagavatar lived from 1888 to 1957. He spent a good part of his life in Kalpati, Palghat, Kerala, and in service of Kalpati Sri Lakshmi Narayana Swami, who was his Ishtadevam. I was born in 1964, 7 years after the great soul attained Sadgadi. And so, all I know about my Tata are from the recollections of my Amma, Appa, aunts, uncles, Rasikas, and the 17 scratchy recordings I was able to recover from 75 RPM gramophone plates, some shared by great souls like Sri Natarajan and Sri Sunny Matthew, both collectors, and a Grundig tape that my Periyappa had copied to a cassette. Listening to the memories of my folks moves me, and I wonder how much my grandpa has achieved in his life with very little. In one of our poems, poet Avvai sings, Kodidu Kodidu, Varumai Kodidu, Adaninum Kodidu, Ilamayil Varumai. By going through so much difficulty in his life and importantly in his youth, he had developed resilience or vairagya. The many greats like my Tata, they did not have any springboard to propel them. They manufactured their own destiny in pursuit of excellence. Their low economic condition did not deter them from reaching their internal goals and pinnacle in their careers. Their work was by bhakti. They were all true karma yogis. My Appa, Sri Lakshmi Narayanan, who passed away in 2016, used to accompany Tata on stage as a singer. And my Appa, even when he was blind, ran his own pharmacy for a living and continued to do his Carnatic Sadhakam every day. My Periyappa, Sri Seshamani, also accompanied my grandpa on stage, and he was also a composer and singer. All my Periyappas and Attais used to sing together during the annual Shraddham for the great Sri Rama Bhagavatar. My love for my grandpa became infinite with the layers of revelations about his excellence together with his pious life. The late Physics Nobel laureate Dr. C.V. Raman honored him with the title Gayaka Kesari. He was also honored by His Holiness the Mahasannidhanam of Sringeri Sharada Peetham and His Holiness the Paramacharya of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham. He had many Sishyas who went to become teachers. Sri Pudukod Krishnamurti and Sri K.V. Narayana Swami are amongst his prominent Sishyas. Destiny had great benevolence in store for Kalpati when, in January of 1924, Palghat Sri Rama Bhagavatar couldn't take the connecting train from Palghat to Tanjavur to attend the Thiruvayyar Tyagaraja Aradhana. Sri Rama Bhagavatar, my Tata, started the Aradhana in Kalpati the same year after spending a sleepless night wondering how he would pay his homage to the great saint. He started the Aradhana in Kalpati with co-musicians in 1924, and the annual Aradhana has been conducted without a break for 100 years in Kalpati, and 2024 will be the 101st year, and there are plans for a grand celebration in Kalpati to mark the event. Every year during the Aradhana in Kalpati, Unchivritti procession is undertaken, followed by the singing of the Pancharatna Kritis, the 5 selected gems from the vast compositions of the 18th century saint Sri Tyagaraja Swami. Kuttamukha near Shornur is an annual pilgrimage destination for the family of Rama Bhagavatar. The family home continues to exist in Kalpati. The Ramadhyana Matam Trust, which conducts the annual Aradhana and invites leading Carnatic musicians to perform during the event, is well supported by the entire Gramam and by all music rasikas. Our family, called Guru Prasad after the name of Tata's home, makes an annual contribution to the trust. Our family also runs a trust in the name of Sri Rama Bhagavatar. The trust is engaged in supporting many activities, including promoting the cause of music and Vedas. My wife Saumya and I built our retirement home in Kalpati to continue to experience His presence and do what we can with the help of our large supporting family to continue to remember Kalpati Tyaga Brahmam, Sri Palghat Rama Bhagavatar. Our family has installed a jukebox inside the Ramadhyana Matam which plays Tata's songs. My request to you all Rasikas is to visit Kalpati and experience the bliss. Today, after me, there will be my Attais, Chittappa and cousins talking about Grandpa. After you listen to the recollections and the songs from my Tata, you will want to take a time machine and go back to the early 1900s and listen to Rama Bhagavatar's brilliant exposition of, for example, Rama Ni Samanamevru, live. I end my recollections of my Tata with this episode in his life as recalled by my Appa many times. My grandpa's home had 13 mouths to feed and an endless number of musicians and friends who made pit stops at his home. To provide food was sometimes a challenge. The success of my grandpa hinged on the matriarch of the home, my party, Srimati Rukmini. Like in the Bhagavad Gita sloga, Nirmamo Nirahankaraha Sashantim Madhigachadi. Palghat Rama Bhagavatar never had material desires and lived free, thus attaining perfect peace. Perhaps for this reason, miracles always kept happening in his life. So this story, which Appa recalled to me many times over, goes like this. Once my Tata went through a lean patch and there were a lot of bills that were pending and there was no money. And whenever this happened, he used to go to the Lakshmi Narayana Swami temple, which was right in front of his home, and he would stand under the Kodimaram, that is the flagstaff of the temple of Lakshmi Narayana Swami temple, and with tears in his eyes, he used to sing. He used to plead with the Lord, and lo behold, a letter with an offer for a large kacheri would come the same day. This has happened more than one time. That's what my Appa has told me. His life was filled with many miracles, which I believe was the divinity's way of reaching out. I have put together all recollections, memories, photographs and songs of Palghat Sri Rama Bhagavatar in a website, ramabhagavatar.com, which I highly recommend to all Sangeeta Rasikas. Of the 17 songs that have been recovered to date, every one of them is my personal favorite, including the Tirupugars. Namaskarams.